Like, how is America racist?
All right. Are you familiar at all with the concept of structural racism?
Yeah, it's a myth.
No, it's not.
So tell me why it's true.
Okay, so
Not outcomes. Tell me why it's true.
So the textbook that you hearken back to in the 1950s, right? I found one of those in Virginia. It was in publication
tweet. Yeah,
from five. Yeah, and so when we think about like how do you design curriculum that's historically accurate that doesn't talk about oppression? That doesn't talk about one group being oppressed over the other, right? And so when you look at that Virginia textbook, I certainly don't argue that that's what we're looking at heading back towards. But my guess is if you were to try to write a curriculum that covers, slavery in the U.S. or the,
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I'm reacting to Charlie Kirk ruins lefty racist professor. So guys, please stay tuned and enjoy this wonderful video with me.
Holocaust or whatever, and not give the narrative that this group did this horrible thing to the other group. You're going to have to rely on some pretty...
But it wasn't groups, though. That's incorrect. Not every white person was a slave owner.
Well, that doesn't matter, though, because,
9 out of 13 states abolished slavery by the time of constitutional
and here's the other
ratification.
thing. I mean,
it's not like every white person was supportive. In fact, we had abolitionists at the time of the founding.
Exactly.
So why would you say one group?
Well, I mean, it's not. You don't have to have every white person.
No, in fact, the majority of white people found slavery to be reprehensible at the founding.
I don't know that if we would have pulled segregation.
No, we did actually
in the 50s, we would have found that.
Let's start with slavery. 9 out of 13 states abolished slavery by the time of constitutional ratification.
Yeah, then why did the South secede?
Well, they seceded post-Cotton Gin for economic reasons. We went to war over it, though. To say that America...
No, you guys, the South declared...
Wow, slavery is not good. Slavery is not good. Like, not all white people were agreed to slavery. Like, not all white people were enslaved. Yes, not all white people were enslaved. And when they abolished slavery, most white people today, I'm not sure, they are not practicing slave anymore because this is 21st century, so they're not practicing slave anymore. So it's not all white people that were enslaved. So guys, let's continue.
War because they expected Lincoln to ban slavery.
And he ended up doing it.
Well, not for a long time. You know why? Because he wanted the fight to be about national unity, which is a good way to, I think, come wrapping around, right? National unity. So like, the first few years of the Civil War, he did not expressly say this war is about ending slavery.
He got to it.
And he later got to that
address,
because the South was more passionate and the North needed passion,
I know, but
right?
let's go. I mean, but you said something I want to focus on, though. One group doing something to the other. Like, that's just not true, right? It would be a small group of white people that exploited incorrectly a group of black people.
I think the crowds that would show up for the lynchings, according to research that I've read, numbered in like 5,000, and they would mail.
But then why was slavery being abolished?
Pieces of like these people's bodies and
not supporting
souvenir
it.
them, right?
That's a
but like that is not a small.
Argument.
That's not a small group of people. That's not an isolated event.
Well, I mean, in certain states it was widespread.
Systemic problem, right?
9 states abolished it. Thomas Jefferson wrote in the original draft of the Declaration to King George, admonishing him for bringing slavery. The first ever anti-slavery convention was in Philadelphia, chaired by Benjamin Franklin in 1775. Thomas Jefferson got rid of the importation of new slaves in 1807. Guess what? None of that stuff's taught in our schools right now.
This is good. This is good. Slavery is... I don't even like hearing the word slavery because it's not good. Slavery is like you being in a cage. Like, you are not free. You just have to do whatever your master is saying. I just wonder how our forefathers were able to survive slavery. You understand? Slave it's not a good thing. Like, I feel so bad about it. And I love the way Clark explained it to the professor that slavery is not just like if this group A did not like you or group B did not like you. No, slavery is more far than that. Like, I feel very emotional right now. Like when I think about or watch videos of people being enslaved, I just feel for our forefathers, and I'm very happy that our forefathers were able to make those sacrifices so that we can be able to live today. Me going out in the morning, going out, doing what I want to do, coming back, I feel great and I feel happy. Imagine you being caged in one place, no phone, no internet. Maybe you eat once in a day, not even a proper meal. You can't bath when you feel like. You can't use the bathroom when you feel like. You don't even have privacy. All your boobs and everything is out. Your ash. I just feel bad. Sometimes I imagine, how did they cope? How? I just want to say shout out to my forefathers. They're really, really trying. I like the way they abolish it. Like, no more slavery. So guys, please comment below on any video you want us to react to. Comment below, share your opinion on this video, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ngal Fashion Store. Fashion makes sense.